Click on the product launcher icon. Click on the Maestro. Click on this. Let's rename the solution to Agentic Process Solution. This is the solution structure area. Think of it like a project folder. It contains all processes, agents, and related components. Now, agentic process. This is your BPMN based project folder. It groups related process files together. You can create multiple processes under one solution. This is your BPMN process file. It defines flow of activities, agent interactions, human tasks, and the last system integrations. This is where orchestrator logic is designed. This part connects your solution to automation assets and resources. First one, apps that is used to build UiPath apps. It also helpful when your agentic solution needs your interaction forms. Coming to assets that is used to store reusable values like your credentials, URLs, and configuration values. Connections that is used to manage external system connections like SAP, Salesforce, Outlook, and REST APIs. Another one, context, that is used to manage shared data variables across agents and state information. This is really important in agentic architecture for passing information between sub-agents. And we have processes, queues, storage buckets, and so on. In the top bar, we have debug, step by step, then we have publish, and the last we have share. This left vertical bar contains all the building blocks that are used to design your process.bpmn file orchestration flow. Let's break it down clearly step by step. The very first one, start event. As name suggests, where your process begins can be manual start or API trigger. Every BPMN file must start with this. That is start event. Now the double circle, that is intermediate event, that is basically used in middle of a process. For example, wait for message, timer, and external response. Then we have end event that marks process completion. It can be success, failure, and termination. Then we have gateway. A gateway controls how the process flow splits or joins. Think of it as a decision or routing point. There are different types of gateways. The very first one, exclusive gateway. It works like if else condition. For example, in your agentic process, if intent is weather, then call weather agent. Else if intent is loan, then call loan agent. Else call general agent. Then we have inclusive gateway. One or more paths can run. Depends on condition. For example, farmer asks, tell me today's weather and crop price. Now the intent agent detects weather intent, that is true, crop price intent, that is also true, loan intent, that is false. Using inclusive gateway, you can see two agents are active, that is weather and crop price. After both finish, that means weather and crop price agent merge together and summary agent combines response. Here, multiple branches executed, correct? Now comes to the task that represents an activity. It can be agent task. This is very important in Maestro, that is used to call an AI agent. For example, intent agent, summary agent, and document classifier agent. Another one, data object, that represents input or output data. Data store, that represents database or persistent storage, that are basically used when process reads or writes data. Then we have more options. This is the main white dotted area. This large area is your process modeling workspace where you drag elements from the left panel, place them here. Think of this as your orchestration board